Hey guys, how you all doing? Like a grand day. I just want us to look at the US 30 or the Dow Jones, which is the cousin of Nasdaq. So the structure here looks more or less the same as Nasdaq, and from monthly, as much as the current bar or the current momentum is way too strong to the downside. I wonder what happened over the weekend, but I haven't checked the calendar or the news or if there's anything that came out. But based on the structure here, this is going to be what do you call this? This is the base or the floor or the support, monthly support. So even though the momentum is pushing so strongly to the downside, but this is still our support on the highest time frame that we have, which is the monthly. So we are still leaning towards buying, even though the momentum is sort of melting, right? So remember, what goes down must come back up, or what goes up must come back down, right? So here we can just conclude that last month we had a pin bar, but the pin bar ended there. We didn't go above it, blah blah. So if we were to get the trades and then you're trading the sequence from the monthly, you'll be looking to exit somewhere there, which is going to be the opposing structure. Because remember, I always say you mark the zone below and the zone above, which is your support and your resistance. Then that's it. That's all we can take from this time frame. On monthly, the trend line, which is still, it is still here. The trend line is still here, and it will stay there for as long as we don't go lower than this. Because remember, if we go lower than that, it means we have a lower low. Then we have to adjust the trend line. You'll use this high, and then because you'll be having a lower low like that. But for now, it will remain there at the top. But for as long as we don't go lower than this, we will still continue looking for buying opportunities. If we go lower than that, it means we'll be looking to take those buy trades from what? From the bigger zone, the weekly, the monthly zone, from this area, and then hope that it goes up. And then remember, if we get the buy opportunities, we cannot just buy and say we will exit up there. That's not how we trade. You have to exit somewhere here, because remember, opposing structure or the areas where we'll be finding resistance, it could be your area of resistance because you're looking to buy, and also bearish trend line. So meaning when the price hits, if let's say it goes lower than that, and then you have a trend line here, if you get a buy, when you hit there, you have to exit, or when you hit the resistance, you have to exit. That's how you trade. We don't just predict that everything is just going to be demolished and then we carry on like that. No, we wait for the price to do that, and then we trade in that direction. But for as long as, and remember this resistance here, you have broken all the support that we're having there, because it is the one that would have given us the move to the downside. But for as long as it doesn't go lower than this point, we are still more than welcome to look for buying opportunities. And then daily, you'll see that this thing looks more or less the same as Nasdaq. You can see the momentum to the downside is so strong, guys. It's scary, but now I'm still leaning towards the upside for as long as we don't break the low. I'll continue looking for selling opportunities for as long as the price doesn't come lower than this. Remember, it's not the first time we have had scary candlesticks going down, but it doesn't mean this thing is gonna drop forever. So when it hits the zone that you are interested in, search for buying opportunities. And if it doesn't give you the buying opportunities and come down and go lower than this, then you abort the mission. Because of what? Now you don't have reasons to buy. Okay, right now we are looking to buy because of what? Because this is our area of support, which did what? Which broke the trend line and also broke the area of resistance. So that's why we want to buy from that support. But now if the price comes down and violates the support that we want to buy from, then we abort the mission. If it comes down and doesn't give us the reason to buy and abort the support that we wanted to buy from, then we stop the mission. It means that whatever resistance that we are having there, it's very strong. So the day you find the buying opportunities from inside this monthly support, then it means you need to be mindful of this resistance. Why? Because this would be the resistance that broke your strongest support. That's how you should link everything together. That's why I'm saying when you're trading, you can't just hope that it will do that. It can do that, Mara. You need to be it needs to make sense. It needs to make sense. You have to exit there and wait for it to show if it wants to break. If it breaks it, then I can look for buying opportunities so that I join the wave up until the next opposing structure. But in this case, or as it stands, now I'm still leaning towards the upside. This was one nice move from that zone that we had on Nasdaq last week. Look at this. Damn. But for as long as we don't go lower than this, guys, we are still having our eyes open to buying. So, but remember, if you decide that you're going to execute on H4, this is still an area for you to exit, and also to exit, and then the trend line is still up there. Maybe if it goes up this, you will meet it at the trend line and the level. But if I'm trading, if let's say I'm doing what's this? If I'm doing daily, then the opposing structures are still up there. So I don't care much about those H4 zones. Why? Because I'm trading daily. Remember I said we only get worried about the zone, the structures on time frame higher than the one we are trading. So if I'm trading H1, I don't care much about the support on M5 because I'm trading a time frame higher than that. But I need to be careful of the support on H4 because that H4 is higher than the one I'm trading on. That's why I'm saying if you are trading this on daily, you are going to get worried when the price gets there or when it gets to the trend line. That's if this thing breaks like this and the trend line comes here when it gets to the trend line. That's how you should trade, guys. That's how you should trade for. But for now, do not blink. Do not blink. We are waiting. We are just looking for buy. Now I'm still preaching buying. But remember, we're not just gonna go in. We have to wait for it to give us reasons to buy. For as long as it is playing above, above this support, then you're more than welcome to buy. But we'll see, guys. We will see. Remember, it looks exactly the same as what we are having on Nasdaq. And maybe if you're trading number one or H1, then you do have like a much more drilled area of support, which is around this level, which is the one that we have hit. This one, which is the area where we are expecting some reaction, because remember, if the price breaks this, it means it would have went lower than what we don't want it to go. Then we abort the mission. But for now, it is inside there, and then we have our eyes open. We're still preaching the upward force. Yeah, that's what you should look out for, guys. That's what you should. I don't want to go too lower in my time frames, and you can see the force there. Pin bars pointing down. Yeah, the force to the downside was just too much. But now we've hit the level where we are like, this is the max support we can have. It has to protect the bullish structure. Otherwise, then it means all the bulls would have been defeated. Then we'll be looking to buy from what? From that monthly support. But for now, this is the guy we are counting on. Then do not disappoint us. Mabena, don't be disappointed, Mabena. Alright, guys, I will end it there, and then I'll see you in the next one. When I make sure that here your eyes are like this. Same with Nasdaq, our eyes are like this for as long as the price doesn't go lower than those points. Because if it goes lower than that, and then the eyes now go like this, and then this is the will be sad. Why? Because we didn't have had reasons to buy, and yeah, remember, that's why it's important for you to wait for confirmation or those reasons or those signs of reversal, so that if we don't get them, we don't enter. Then it means it's not a loss. The market just went in the direction that we didn't expect it to, but it didn't take anything from us because we wouldn't have entered. Alright, guys, I think I'm just gonna end it here, and I hope you are finding my videos to be helpful, and then I'll see you in the next one. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and also share this with the channel with your friends so that we grow, guys, and reach more people. All right, thank you.